Alrighty, what's good, y'all? Back again, 6/1/23, beginning of a new month. And we're back on the charts, doing what we do. Yeah, feel me. Alright, we changed colors up a little bit to see if this affects my trading at all. Alright, so let's start from the top. So previously, I had taken a trade in here. Let's look at this. Let's just review it real quick, right? I think it's good to go back over these reviews. And so this was Tuesday, so 2 days ago. And we saw an area in here. It was on a very low time frame, like a 5-second. But we got in on this, right at this point, this green line. This is where 1 to 2 is secured. If I could change the color of the text, let's change the color of the text real quick. 50% off there. This was moved to break even. Right? And then, of course, remainder secured here. And that's all I've taken thus far this week. But as you can see, right, it actually came back down. This was a 1 to 7 trade. Obviously, when you take off 50% after this point, right, you half that, so it's 3.5, right? So that will be 3.5. So you take off half there, and that was at 1 to 4, I believe. Yeah. So that effectively becomes a 1 to 2. Then you add 3 to that, right? Because it's half. So this is a 5R trade at that point. So yeah, but like I said before, you can see it actually came down. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to highlight this, that you could find moves on lower time frames, right? If you're a scalper, which I tend to be at times, most of the time. And you can still find these nice profits in here, even when the price ends up going against you. As long as you know how to effectively manage your trade, then you can still be successful in these markets. So we're going to go ahead and remove that, and we're going to start from the top down. All right. So, I mean, it's just large move up. And again, does it have to come down into here? No, of course it doesn't. But we want to see it come down into here. So we might be in a slight pullback to continue upwards, right? So like this. Can we make this a different color? What looks good on this particular? Maybe an orange? Dark orange? Nah, how about a blue? Yeah, that's cool, calm, collected, the distinguished. All right, there we go. Look at that, beautiful. Okay, so we want to see it come back like this because we will ultimately see it continue bullish, right? Because again, look at this. We had this break, but now we had this break of structure here, right? And this is on the monthly, right? So last month, look, we closed bullish. Right, this month, right, we're starting off I mean, we can't really even say what we're starting off, but we closed bullish last month, clearly, right? What are they saying? Sell in May, walk away? Well, clearly, they didn't sell in May and walk away. So we broke this structure point. So I foresee us just continuing bullish, right? Back up to here, breaking the all-time highs. I am a perma bull at this point. So, yeah, we want to see it pull back here. Nice little healthy correction. Let's go ahead and look down on lower time frames. Yeah, we have break up. We started to move down. So then we're looking for an excuse to continue just short term down to this particular area. But of course, it doesn't have to go down to that particular area. We could look for intermediate structure here, right? So if we really, well, we are really doing this, so we're going to refine this. So we want to see it come down to there. That's a good zone. or break up right here and probably 50% of this area here, I'd say. Right, so we have two areas. So let's just go ahead and refactor this just a tad. Right, bam, bam, right, or bam, bam, like that, right? And so you can see here, right, we opened up, we mitigated this, and then we took off, just rocket ship, right? So you probably want to say take the 50% because some of it looks mitigated, but we could again go down into this particular area and look for an unmitigated refinement. And honestly, none. This looks pretty good. Wow. And it coincides. Let's go ahead and move this down a bit. We'll move this back here, right, like that. So something like that. That doesn't look too bad, although kind of like this a bit more. But of course, we could see some absorption when we come into here and continue up. But that's what we want to see. We want to see it come in somewhere in that area. So we're looking for shorts down to that area. Now it looks like we're kind of going into a reaccumulation here. We have one more break before coming up to continue lower. So let's go down 5 minutes, see what's going on here. Break up. Break. But we just have, it's so wicky here, right? So we have this last move. Let's go ahead and highlight that so we're all clear what I'm looking at here. Right? We see that area, right? And we have it break up, right? So this is valid for what? Buys, right? But we have a slight wick below. I don't know if I would consider that something that I would like to trade off of, at least. Right, but we'd want to see this broken, right? Because we break, where did that come from? It came from somewhere in here, you could say here, but we haven't seen it break yet. But here we're starting to see it climb, redistribute. We probably would want to see, not probably, we would definitely want to see it break here. Right, so we want to see something like this. It probably has, yeah, something like this. So we're going to go ahead and extendo clip this, and we're going to put it in alert here. All right. There we go. It's on the lower time frame, right? We're just looking for some scalps because if we are to come down there, right, we have a pretty large area to run, right? Something like that. So we could find a nice little trade in there. Yeah, we've already started. Right, we come up, we break down. Where did this break come from? Somewhere in here, right? And we just, again, fractal price action, right? We start to see something like that. Come down here, be a super scalper. Up. Yeah, we probably, not probably, we do. Boom, breakdown, continuation. So something like this. Right? Pretty much in a hot zone right now. But we could watch this and see what happens. But we want to go on ahead and look at some other things right now. So if we see that break, okay, so then right now, what do we ultimately want to see? Well, we want to see this broken. So look for a double MB to the downside. All right, boom, boom, whoops. Oh my goodness, I can't draw right now, it won't let me. So like this, right? And then of course, what we look to buy stop that. Let's see what happens. If it breaks above this, we're gonna invalidate it. We're not gonna look at it. Because again, this is a very, very low time frame zone, right? This is a 1 minute zone, right? Very, very low time frame. Let's see what we get. Seven seconds on the 1 minute chart. 27 seconds until this closes. Looks like we're getting some upwards momentum. All right. We are going to go ahead and move on to the euro because this is looking like it'll probably get invalidated for us here. All right. Maybe we're looking to catch up to super low time frame. But if you look at this candle right here, right, it looks like it wants to come up. Although it could be something going on here. Let's go ahead and clean this up a bit. And let's just go with our original take. A bit higher time frame. And let's go ahead and analyze another chart. Good practice, right? All right, so break. Looks like we're reaccumulating here in a way. 6 hour. This is gold. Lows, breaking lows, right? Breaking lows. Probably to come down somewhere into here. This looks like the next logical area to me, right? We had a large move up, pull back, large move up, right? Sideways motion. I don't think it's done coming down just yet. But, you know, you have this large area here, so I think this has some potential. But we're just going to wait, right? We have a few pairs that we're watching. There's no need to be impatient and take trades willy-nilly. We can just wait for our stuff to set up and take the trade when we see it. So we're going to go ahead and put that as a demand zone there. Recopy that, create that. Great. All right, let's go here to the euro. Look at this. Look at these bars here. We wanted to see it come into here, but it looks like it's starting to come down and tap into the zone lower here. So we go to a higher time frame. What are we looking at? We are looking at a redistribution in a way, right? We have just a lot of wick action here. Boom, boom, right? And why do I say redistribution, right? Boom, down. Start to distribute to continue lower. So I think something like that, we want to see it run. So I'm just going to put an alert here. Because, why do you want to see that? Why do you want to see that, B? Well, you see this and you see it come back up, retest, just to continue lower. I think that's ultimately where this is going. So we're going to say... We'll call it that. Whoa, 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 whoa. I can't type, y'all. All right, there we go. And let's go back to our good friend, the NASDAQ. See what we got going on here in the lower time frame. We had that mini close. Yeah, close, shot up like a rocket ship. Break. Potential. Getting a large big candlestick down. What are we looking like on a lower time frame? Highs. See what happens. All right, we are at 15 minutes thus far, y'all. Got the good rain background sound going on, you know, soothe your soul just a bit. That's what you need sometimes when you're trading, right? You need your soul to feel a little good, you know, feel the rain just hitting your face. So we're gonna bring up our good old friend Market Cipher, the Market Cipher. Damn, that looks real clean on that black background right there, huh? This looks better than on the white background. Just these mountains, these waves. I think if you're looking at this and you know we want to see something like this, right? It's looking like it's setting up for a bearish divergence. So maybe it's not done running up. A lot of money down there. So yeah, we could go. Got to print on the 1 minute. Money flowing to red. VWAP going down. Yeah, I mean, all signs look like it can fall off right here. Down here though, doesn't necessarily look like it's ready yet. But again, that's just an additional confirmation. If we see this break, retest, right? Fall off, we're happy to sell stop it because we want to see it come lower to ultimately go higher, right? We want to see smart money smart money taking the market down to reaccumulate more into their positions, right? Add into their positions when they get down to this level, right? Protected lows all the way down here, right? Because we have people we have large institutions who are position traders, right? Large move up, right? Protected low down here, come down, right? Reaccumulate on that position, boom, blast off, more money, more money, more money, right? Or maybe not, but that's the idea that I have right now. So there we go. Reset the chart. All right. Well, we are gonna go ahead and potentially cut it here. Right? We can always, you can always go down, continuously micromanage this stuff. Right? It's 3:50 a.m. So 5:50 on the East Coast. Coming up on 6 pre-market. Pre-market at 6. So it's coming up on morning time. But we're going to cut that there. Hope you learned something. Hit that like, comment something. Let me know what you're thinking about this type of video format. Maybe tell me what you think about the colors. Give me some feedback. But anyways, outside all of that, y'all have a wonderful Thursday. And yeah, stay up, players. Peace.